Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. First and foremost, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharakwa Kadash, and double honors to all the elders of GMS for bringing out this 100% truth. Today, we're going to go into the Grape Doctrine, and I am going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Elder Apostle Tahar was right. Maybe you just don't understand him. So, let's get right into it. That first passage I read you was from the 1611 King James. 1611, 400-year anniversary edition. You ain't messing with that book. That book already just told you. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get into it. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. And we're going to start at verse, that was Ecclesiasticus 25 and 25 through 26 in 1611 King James. I like the Yerushalayim breakdown better. I mean, not better. I just like this. This is the Jerusalem Bible. Let me get these out of the way. Sorry, I got a lot of Bibles here and a lot of other books too. So this is Ecclesiasticus, and we're at chapter 26. We're going to start at verse 9. Let me just show you guys something real here. Okay. A woman's wantonness shows in her bold look and can be recognized in her sidelong glances. Keep a headstrong daughter under firm control, or she will abuse any indulgence she receives. Keep a strict watch on her shameless eye, and do not be surprised if she disgrace you. Like a thirsty traveler, she will open her mouth and drink any water she comes across. She will sit in front of every peg. Hold on now, there's just a little more. And open her quiver to any arrow. Wait a second. Hold on now. Let me move this over so we can look at all that at once together again. What in the world? So this is Ecclesiasticus. You can go look this up for yourself. This is chapter 26, starting at verse 9. And that goes through verse 15. 9 through 15. So she will open her quiver to any arrow. A quiver, first of all, is the storage spot. Like, so when you have your arrows, you like have Robin Hood and he has all those arrows and he pulls them out of the satchel off his back. That's a quiver. In other words, it's a place to put your arrow. Come on. You don't know what it's talking about? Then you're crazy. So we all know how women be trying to get that secret little side. Look at the side of their eye. We know this. There's nothing new under the sun. But this is the Grape Doctrine. So let's bring it out. So we see right here that there's certain type of daughters. What does that say right there? Keep a headstrong daughter. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up a little bit. And we're going to go into, this is called the Interlinear Bible. Greek Interlinear Bible. Hold on. There you go. The Interlinear Bible. Hebrew, Greek, and English. No computers tonight. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. And I'm going to nail it at the end and show you that this is why it's called the Grape Doctrine. Okay, so we're going to go right to the Interlinear. I actually need to get my jeweler's glasses on right. This one is so small. But this is in the Hebrew. And in, like I said, English and Greek. But what we're reading right here is in Deuteronomy, chapter 22. And we're going to start at verse 28. And it says, if a man finds a virgin girl not being betrothed and seizes her and lies with her, and they be found, then the man lying with her shall give to the girl's father 50 pieces of silver, and she shall be his wife. Because he has humbled her, he may not put her away all his days. Now, hold on now. This is called an interlinear Bible. So I can look this up and figure out what the word seized mean. And let's go ahead and zoom in now. Try to zoom in on the book. That's about how lazy we've gotten with this new technology. I'm just going to zoom in on the book now. There it is right there. Seized. See that? It's 8610. So now what we have to do to find out what that word means is go over here. We're going to move this book out the way now. This is how you do studying. I don't know how you guys study, but this is how I study. Now we're going to get this book called the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance. This is how I know nobody's going to be able to dispute me. You ain't disputing me, because you are definitely going against the word, trying to dispute every breakdown correctly. That's all I know. So you know, there's going to be owing some apologies. There it is, 8610. Tafaz, a prime root, to manipulate, to seize, to chiefly to capture, wield, spec, overlay, to use unwarrantably, catch, to handle. But you know what? You guys can see, to lay, take hold. Lay, to take hold, on, overstop, surely surprise, take. Okay, but now I want to show you also it's talking about manipulate. That's the word we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the word manipulate. But let's go over here. This is also the Strong's Complete Dictionary of the Words, the new ones. So this is the new Strong's Complete Dictionary of Bible Words. So we're going to go back to 8610 again. Let's see what we got here. Maybe. Here it is right here. Sorry, I had to find it. A prime root, to manipulate, to seize, chiefly capture, wield, spec, overlay, unwarrantable count, unwarrantable catch, handle, lay, take hold. So it's exactly the same. So these three books all line up. Now, we know that seize means to manipulate or to take or to catch, even by surprise. Now we're going to do it to one of... Now let's go into a Christian book real quick. Let's go into a Christian book and find out what one of these... This is called the Living Bible. Here's where you guys are going to fucking apologize. Let me see. What does it say right here? What does it say? What does it say right there? What does it say? Shall I read it out loud? If a man rapes a girl who is in... Oh, wait. No. That's not the one I'm looking for. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. If a man rapes a girl who is not engaged and is caught in the act, must pay a fine to the girl's father and marry her, and he may never divorce her. So, this one legitimately just tells you it's rape. But when you go back to the The Hebrew, it says seize, to take by surprise, to manipulate. So let's just stick with the word manipulate for a minute. I want to tell you guys a story about manipulate. I heard this story on YouTube, man. It took me back a little. There's this guy, he's married to this woman. And her daughter is 16, 17. And she's curious. And that was the problem right there. She comes out, looking at the side of her face. Shall I just focus on this Ecclesiasticus right here? Let's just go ahead and put that out there while we tell this story. There it is right there. The wantonest woman. Let me go ahead and pop it up so you guys, while you're listening to the story, you can keep this in mind. So, she was that daughter, and she was headstrong, but she didn't have firm control because she didn't have a father. Her mom was with the stepdad. And the stepdad decided that the daughter was cute too. So, one night he invited the daughter into the room to watch a movie with them. She, being a wantonest woman and bold in her looks, sidelong glances all the time, decided, I'll take this offer and I'm going to use my liberty since my father has left because we're in this society. And she decides to sit with him. Now, he's already only wearing a pair of underwear when she comes in the room, so she knows that something's up. But she doesn't say anything, does she? Nope. She's not crying out. She's not saying no. She's curious. She wants to see what's going to happen. So before you know it, he's rubbing on her. He's coming on to her. Next thing you know, he's taking off her clothes. Did she cry out? No, she didn't. She didn't cry out. And then at the end, she's wondering if she did something wrong because he manipulated her, he seized her, and made her think that she was in a good state, and at the last second, before she could say no, she was trapped in a situation where she felt like she had agreed to this. And that's the way she told the story. So at the end, when she had gotten older, she realized that she had been manipulated, that she had been seized. Or according to the Christian Bible, according to this Christian Bible right here that you guys love so much, hold on, because they like the rewrites. What does it say? Rapes. That word right there in the Hebrew, it translates to manipulate. So if a man manipulates a girl who is not engaged in his covenant act, must pay a fine. Why? Because, like I said, with the story I was told, she was young. She didn't know right from wrong. So yes, in my eyes, it's a statutory rape. Now, it might have been rougher back then. I hope to make it as soft as possible with the manipulation, because the word seized legitimately means to manipulate. So it's not me making this up. Manipulate, i.e. seize. Okay? To manipulate, to seize. To capture. But this is right here. Right here, you got to remember this. Surprise, take. Surely, surprise, take. So, when she got manipulated, she started off as the one looking off the side of her face, wanton eyes. And I'll show you another thing too, just to make sure that we're all on the same page here, that we're all on the same wavelength. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Because I know that the scriptures say the Most High is going to protect his children that keep the laws. Oops, that's Isaiah. Sorry, guys. I'm over here in Isaiah. I got. Let me find it. Oops, come on, Proverbs. There we go. Proverbs 31. Now look at this. Do you think, I just got a question before I let this go. Praise of a virtuous woman. So, do you think that the Most High is not protecting this woman? No, he's protecting this woman. He's protecting her. There is a virtuous woman out there, but the women of today are 90% this woman. What is the night? She opens her quiver to any arrow. That's the women of today. She'll drink the water. So if you ever go to the bar, what do girls want? They want to drink the water. Any water she comes across, she'll let any guy buy her a drink. You know what? A smart woman would not do that. A smart woman would not be like, yeah, anybody can get me a drink. This is why Deuteronomy 22 and 28 and 29 is in place. Because you're just seeing a little kid being all innocent, little 12-year-old. No, that's not what it's talking about. It's not talking about a righteous young woman. And what would she be doing out by herself in the first place if her parents were within the laws? They would keep a close eye on their children. A woman's wantonness shows in her bold look and can be recognized by her sidelong glances. Keep a headstrong daughter under firm control, or she will abuse any indulgence she receives. And what happens? She goes too far and finds out at the end that what happened probably wasn't a good thing. And she wasn't really, you know what? She wasn't agreeing to it, but she couldn't say no because she took it too far. It says it right there. She will abuse any indulgence she receives. Keep a strict watch over a shameless eye. I just told you, like, even if my daughter wasn't shameless, I still keep a strict watch. I don't want no one near my children. Look at this place. Do not be surprised if she disgraces you. Why? Because you ain't watching over her. That's your fault and hers. And honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So if you're stuck with the wicked woman, you might want to be looking at yourself. But like I said, this is the Grape Doctrine. Do not be surprised if she disgraces you. When I said a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, I'm thinking, what kind of father would have a daughter like this? Now that we've thought about it, like a thirsty traveler, she will open her mouth and drink any water she comes across. She will sit in front of every pagan, open her hole to any arrow. Think about it. That's what the quiver is. It's what you put the arrow in. And with that being said, I hope you guys can understand that these laws are put in place for a reason. You guys try to take righteousness and turn it into wickedness to push a narrative. And you better watch out for that. You think the Most High isn't going to judge you? Somebody died on my job site yesterday. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, I hope you got something out of this lesson.